Good evening, guys. Ken of Tortoise Capital, nightly strategy podcast for September 11th, 2023. A moment of silence for 3,000 people and their families. I will start with the 30-minute charts and the hybrid swing, beginning as always with Alcoa. So we closed that short yesterday for a fraction. There was a gap and go that temporarily was in the money, and we took the scratch exit. No further trade. AI, no trade. Amazon entered a continuation re-entry on an emerging dragon, and then a second position as it was moving out nicely. It closed really well, so that's at about 4R for the day and carrying on. No trade in Cliff. I'm sorry, no trade in Caterpillar, I should say. In Cliff, we initiated a collapsing dragon continuation short. I'm going to hold that trade. CVS was an intraday emerging dragon shocker, which gave about 3R in a burst of about an hour. And we'll wait to see that one be in play again tomorrow. I like that one. Took the collapsing dragon rollover short in Dish. It closed poorly, which is good for us, so 2R in hand. Devon Energy, collapsing dragon, big move down. Coulda, shoulda gotten more out of that one. I had span of control issues. That's about 6R with a dragon exit and no overnight risk. EA, no trade. Emerging markets, I missed the gap and go. We'll be ready for that one tomorrow. Ethereum, no trade, although there was a short available in the currency itself. EWW, we tried a gap and go SSC for a fractional gain. Mexico, that was, by the way. Brazil, gap and go. What I did on both of those was noticed the gap. It rolled up, then came back, held support at the dragon. That's why I decided to take it here later in the day with standard risk. That's holding +1. Intel, COTA 2 continuation holding +1. IP closed the double position short. This one we got the SSC, a 2R battle drill. It closed nicely here. Today it gapped up and then started to roll over, so we took the exit at the edge of the dragon. That one scored big time. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9R on the first one, 6R on the second one. That's 15R, and I almost don't mind missing the opportunity on the collapsing dragon here, or the supported fall crossing, I should say. So I think this one has more opportunity to the downside. But really, it's going to be a big move tomorrow no matter what when it comes out of this range. It's going to be large to the top or large to the bottom in IP. IYR, no trade. Regional banks, we covered the long on the SSC for about an R. Mattel, no trade. McDonald's initiated a COTA 2 continuation which is basically scratched, but I'm still holding that one. Merck, we closed the COTA 2 continuation for a fraction. Microsoft initiated the emerging dragon entry. That's holding about +1 and holding it overnight. Marijuana, no trade. Nvidia, no trade. I missed this one. This is one that I would like to have gotten. I think this was a nice orderly base, and this is an orderly move, and I think the move up to north of 460, good chance for that one tomorrow. Clean energy, no trade. I'll miss the COTA 2 on that one too. Rivian, missed the COTA 2 on that one. SPY was basically in a nice upward trend today. It gave real strength to the long side with the exception of energy. Treasuries stabilizing at a price of 94. Equity's really the only option there. Tesla sort of punished me for not having a piece on yesterday during the COTA 2, but this was the close yesterday. Here's the gap up. That was the continuation intraday, so we bought it with the standard risk, and that closed nicely with a 1, 2, 3, +4. If it breaks above 275, who's going to say it won't go to 300? Be ready for that one. Big mover. U.S. Steel, generally weak. This is getting into some really hard to trade chop the last 5 days, but I would expect a directional move if it fails below here, because that'll negate all of this price action, and it'll be down back into this region. So that has an opportunity for a big move down tomorrow. Swing trade of the day, shifting now to the 3-minute chart. Sniper trade of the day. Here was the closure at 4 o'clock yesterday. This established a gap up, and then an upper limit, lower limit on the OR3. This rolled over, so we took the short with a standard risk in the usual way. Quick half an hour loss. Re-entered to the short side on the supported fall crossing. That gave a fractional win. I stopped and reversed. Half an hour loss. So we're about minus 0.5 for the day. Give it a chance to pause. PSAR flip on a double bottom. Fractional loss. We're down about an R for the day. COTA 2. First strong move of the day. 2R battle drill. 3R battle drill. Standard exit. So we netted about -1. About -1 for this whole gyration, and then this gave us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6.5. So net 5R for -1 and +6, and that was in Intel. All right, shifting to the traders, a lot of good work done today. International paper on a 3-minute chart for Eugene. He tried one long, quick exit, gets paid, re-enters on the breakout, 2R battle drill, adds a third position and a fourth position on failure to fail, rides that train. Notice that all of that is north of the mainstream of the river, and brings home just a little over 20 R in 2 days. That's a pretty nice looking piece of hybrid trading right there. You should get a screenshot of that. Here you notice he's using the technique he shared with us before with the the R ladder. That gives you calibrated moves that are really really helpful as you're managing these winners. Jose, nice one execution R, gets a nice entry as it comes out of the Red River in the spring. 1 R loss. Might have taken that a little bit earlier at the PSAR flip and saved half an R. Brings home an R in NVIDIA in the usual way. And then in AMD, crushes it for 4 execution R. I might have thought of adding a second position somewhere at the 2R battle drill, because then by that time it really looked like it was starting to make the move, and at 1 p.m. you still had some room left. And remember here, I know it's tempting to cash 4R, but you probably left 2 more on the table. Remember, this is early days in the summer, but I'm not going to argue with that one. And then 1.3R on MGM. Really getting your timing right on the use of this Red River, looking very useful. This is Hamad, basically a break even on Apple. Devon Energy does a great job on the OR3 for 2.2. I really like that you stayed out of the chop. That may not have been the case, 2 months ago. So well done. This was worth a shot. Great exit opportunity for a re-entry here on the Z3 breakout of the yellow dot. Fractional gain here on the continuation to the downside of Caterpillar. Brian, basically scratching and then a fractional loss here on the Euro Aussie, scratching and a micro loss on the Kiwi. See, this is George, I think. I like the collapsing dragon. I love the exit even better. You can see why we like the collapsing dragon up in here. I would invite you to keep that one on your chart and get an alert set when this breaks out of the Z3 pinch and a collapsing dragon. We'd like to be on that one, wouldn't we? There may have been a re-entry available in there as well. Finally, on marijuana, tries the breakout, doesn't stick around. When it does not follow through, that's good discipline right there. Stay on Walgreens. I'm getting ready to summarize for our VTI community the many different systems that we offer courses and classes on here. You'll notice we have a lot of, now let's see. View. Whoops, still a work in progress. In the core, we offer courses on asset allocation and then rebalancing, whether you want to do that annually, quarterly, monthly, or weekly, using a calendar or timing, or conditions-based, where you wait to see certain effects before you rebalance. That gets triggered by conditions. We teach how to do that. With or without market timing, and then the blended monthly rebalancing with the idea of seasonal portfolios based on market conditions or different pick lists to choose from. In the swing category, we have both mechanical and discretionary. And under the mechanical, these are all mechanically tradable, codable patterns for swing trading that are in the TradeStation bundle with back testing for portfolio capabilities and a complete intraday trade management system in TradeStation, programmed by Bill Brower. It's been around for well over 10 years and very popular with TradeStation players. And then we offer the discretionary swing trading derived from blended monthly rebalancing, but also weekly frogs, different sniper and RLF strategies, and then first and second generation pattern recognition from the RLCO. Intraday trading with the series on the frog, quick, fast, and slow, and then the evolving hybrid, and then miscellaneous day trading with the WMB3 morning hooks, visual box trading, first and second generation RLCO, snipers, and RLFF. So lots to choose from. You don't have to get them all. We offer these in order to help you find your niche. And then we also have the courseware and the systems from our students in the OWL group, like Griff and Phil, Jeff Boccaccio and Bill Scheidt, Luke Crockford's getting close on the 5-minute Aussie. And then we have Eric Morrison for Forex. So I think we have a lot to offer, and excited about the future in the OWL group. All right, that's everything we got for tonight. We'll get this published and posted, and see you tomorrow.